My name is DaleThele, and I am a gay male, and I came out in 1972 in a very small farming community in north central Oklahoma. I was the first gay person, first openly gay person in that town. And for 3 years, the homophobic principal just gave me heck. He did everything he possibly could to make my 3 years there at the high school miserable. I was not allowed to go to the senior prom or the junior prom. They blocked me from it because they did not want me to take a male date. I was also told that there would be police at the doors and they would arrest me if I even showed up. The other activities in the school, I wasn't able to attend. I wasn't able to do extracurricular activities. It was basically just didn't want me there. And it was a whole different time. I had no one to look up to. I didn't know anybody that was gay. During the 3 years at high school, I found some guys there that they didn't identify themselves as gay, but they liked to play around a little bit. But I didn't have any role models. I didn't have anything to go by. It was just day to day and hope for the best. I was lucky to have a group of guys that for some reason looked out after me. In my sophomore and junior year, it was a football team. They would not let anybody get close to me. Someone looked like they were going to approach me, the football team would, one of the guys from the team would deflect them from me. I didn't know until after I had graduated how come the football team had protected me all those years. But they were vicariously living their life through mine, because in a small town, and that they were the football players, the jocks, they couldn't let anybody know that they were gay. And I did not find that out until 2 years after I had graduated from high school. My first coming out was, I really broke down the doors on that one. I jumped out, that was it, and I didn't regret going back. I let everybody know that, yeah, hey, here I am, I'm out, I'm proud, and this is the way it's going to be. Several years later, in 2012, I was diagnosed with advanced HIV/AIDS, and I had to come out a second time. And coming out with HIV/AIDS it wasn't difficult, basically because all my life I've lived with HIV and AIDS in some form. My first experience was in 1976. The first case of AIDS I saw, but no one knew that it was AIDS at the time. They didn't even know what it was. But and then as the years progressed, I started losing more and more friends, and then the epidemic. So I knew a lot about AIDS and HIV during the 80s, during the height of the epidemic. News and TV, even ministers in the churches were saying all gay people are going to die of AIDS. And that stuck in my head. And I never tested because I knew I was going to die of AIDS. And so I went through my life without knowing. And in 2012, I collapsed at Breckenridge Hospital While I was checking myself in, 2 days later I woke up from a coma, and the doctor told me that I had advanced HIV/AIDS. Since then, I have been outspoken about HIV and AIDS, and I represent several of the ASOs in Austin, the Austin area. It's been it's a second chance at life, but it was if I could live my life over again, I wouldn't change a thing.